Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new here. I'm sure there's plenty of new faces here. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and showing me so much support. It's so cool to have a community kind of growing over here on my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some holiday styling tips, just some ideas that I've been thinking about. This past week I was down with my family for Thanksgiving. It was really cute actually. My aunt, she owns this inn down in St. George, or at least she's the innkeeper. It's called the Mulberry Inn. Over Thanksgiving, I was just thinking about holiday fashion and styling because the outfit that I was wearing the Ivan March wool unders, and just the traction that got around my family. I wasn't sure how they would take it or like how they would perceive my outfits because no one really dresses up in my family. It's a lot of just sweatshirts and leggings and, you know, just that kind of vibes. It was really fun to kind of explore my personal style around my family and just being more comfortable in that realm. But then it just got me thinking about holiday styling in general to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. The holiday season, there's going to be a lot of times where you're around family, you're around friends, and you kind of just want to explore some of your fashion a little bit more. I've got a few bullet points that I have written down. Yeah, I just wanted to get into it. I want to start at the beginning, when you're getting up in the morning and you're getting dressed, kind of investing in a pajama set that you feel really cute in. I like to have a pajama set in the morning, and it doesn't have to be something you even sleep in. It can be something you slip on right out of bed or just before you're going to bed, getting you kind of in that cozy mode. Or if you're kind of wanting to re-look at how you do your nighttime routines even, I find putting on a pair of cute pajamas that sets the tone, and it's just kind of like a signal to, okay, now I'm gonna take time for myself. I'm gonna do my skincare routine. I'm gonna do what I've been putting off. I'm gonna put away my phone. But on the flip side, it also shifts me into my morning. I feel like it elongates my mornings. It allows me to feel a little bit more intentional with my day. I'm having my coffee, setting my intentions, and then from there I can get dressed for the day. In those clips, the pajama set I was wearing is from Ivy City. I think they have some really cute sets on their site right now. Another set I think is really cute is from Graviette, I believe is what you call them. They also have striped pajama sets, which are just really cute. It just feels Christmassy too, to have a little pajama set. I have also been eyeing a few pieces on Lisette. They have a lot of pointel and cotton-based materials, which also seem very cozy. Talking about pajamas, now going into basics, I feel like having good basics is the key for a good winter wardrobe. Long sleeves, this is a good pair of pants, these are your tights, you know, just these basic items that you can layer on top of. I feel like the word styling has been a buzzword lately. My idea going about styling isn't so much about accessorizing and maximalism. Styling to me is just tweaking items that you have and just making them a little bit more personal, and not so just wearing clothes as they were intended to wear, if that makes any sense. You can layer and just make that a little bit more unique than just the plain top. And having a good black pant, that is something that's so personal. Now that I've been more aware in the fashion sense of what I'm looking for, and I'm narrowing down and not just buying the first thing I see, it can be a little bit tricky to find these perfect silhouettes that you're searching for. That's to say, like, it's important to find the right pair for you. If you can tailor in some way, if you have experience sewing, I think that's also really great. As I just said, how accessories don't always mean styling. There are some great accessories you can have in your arsenal to make your holiday outfits just, you know, just pop a little bit more. Scarves, I think, are a big one in holiday fashion. I've seen a lot of inspiration lately with, you know, the tie bonnets and just little crochet things, which I do think are really cute, but lean a little bit more into trends. You might see them fade away next year and you'll look back and be like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear this again. Kind of like those big furry bucket hats. I even got one myself and literally haven't worn it for like 2 years. Being a little conscious of accessories that you're seeing and thinking about longevity of those pieces and how long you think you'll actually wear them. Scarves, I think, are a great way to have like multiple ways you can wear them. You can have an over the head moment, tie them around your waist and kind of do something funky. Scarves are something that are already in a lot of people's closets, but it's also really easy to find a scarf thrifting. Another thing I have on my list for accessories are gloves and fingerless gloves. I'm wearing these ones right now. Sam got these for me. They are 100% cashmere. We got them at a local store downtown. You can find knit gloves like these a lot of places. Etsy has a lot of great options, but also just your local knitwear stores probably will carry these fingerless gloves. My brother actually is very great at making his own fingerless gloves like this. Getting some type of thrifted sweater and just cutting some of the arms off and then cutting a little hole for your thumb. Tights I mentioned with basics because I feel like having a black tight is just essential for wintertime. Incorporating color with your tights can be just another element of your styling. The holiday season, you're going to be wearing a lot of sweaters. Maybe you have a really big oversized sweater and you're just wearing that straight up with tights. Maybe you have a tall boot. Just like thinking a little bit more outside the box with how you can wear tights. Love the idea of wearing tights with shorts and shorter bottoms. I think also wearing them with gaucho or like capri type pants is very cool. Having a good hat, I have talked about this a few times, I feel like. Looking for hats at local thrift stores is a great way to add a little bit more funk to your outfit. And belts. Having a belt is great for winter. You're putting your belt with your pants, but another way you can wear your belts is tying it over a coat. I also wanted to mention, with holiday fashion in general, it can be kind of overwhelming if you have all of your clothes out in your closet at once. Maybe taking a look at some of those pieces and putting some away until you're ready for the next season. And I feel like I have two different thoughts on this that kind of conflict each other. I honestly don't have that much space in my closet, so I am looking at it seasonally and changing out pieces. But then sometimes there are articles of clothing that do feel more summerish that I can still incorporate in the winter time, like wearing a tank top over a long sleeve shirt, just another point of interest. And like undershirts that I can wear underneath a sweater, and if I'm getting hot I can take it off and just like have a tank top on underneath. Even capris, you know, it feels more summertime, but how you can wear those in the winter. Maybe being a little bit more analytical of how you want to style some of your things, and if you're all right without seeing a lot of your summer pieces, just putting them away for the season and then coming back to them next year. What I also do when I am looking at my wardrobe and switching out for the season is pieces that I no longer resonate with, I won't immediately take them to donation or secondhand shops. I usually like to hold on to them until the season arrives again and I'm looking at the piece. I keep them on top of my bin. It's the first thing I see. It allows me to re-look at the piece. If I still am not vibing with it, then I will take it, and that way donation centers usually like to go along with the season. So just an idea, if you have the space and you're able to hold on to pieces, because maybe you actually will identify with it more the next year. Maybe waiting until you're purging everything until you've had it for long enough, coming back to the season and kind of reevaluating how you feel about those pieces. I recommend adding a few pieces here and there if you don't have them, and maybe styling things a little bit differently. Styling your hair is my next point. So as you saw in my last video, I dyed my hair black and I have been loving it. If you aren't identifying with your hair, it's such an extension of your outfit. Hair being a sculpture, thing that's moldable. I think it's so important to think about your hair in your outfit and not have that be the last thought when you're walking out the door. Also kind of exploring with having your hair up in different ways. Okay, this next point on my list is a little bit more niche, dare I say. But if you do have a partner, having a partner to match and coordinate outfits with instantly elevates both of your outfits. This is something Sam and I will do either sometimes on purpose, but sometimes unconsciously, like walk out of the house in a similar looking outfit, and we always get so many compliments, especially if we're just like at the coffee shop and we're just both looking cool. Both of you just look so much more cooler, you know? And this doesn't mean both of you have to be wearing these like extravagant layered outfits, but even just little elements, you know, like if you're wearing navy striped slacks and they've got like a navy jacket, it's like little colors here and there matching up. Both of you guys are just gonna look so much cooler. I have shoes on my list, but I feel like those are more, having a good winter shoe is just so important. Something that'll do good in the snow if you have snow, or if you're in the city and you're walking around like and things are slick. A unique shoe is definitely very cool, but not very important for the winter time. Some shoes that I have been thinking about wearing, I want to get some approach shoes. Approach shoes usually are used for just walking to your climb, and they kind of look like a climbing shoe. I mean, they're great walking shoes in general, but they're different from a tennis shoe. But also wearing boots, seeing how you can style them in your outfits. Maybe you're tucking them into your pant, maybe you're wearing them, as I mentioned earlier, like with tights. I have really liked the idea of wearing socks with heels or just socks with sandals, but in the wintertime I can see that that can be a problem, so it just depends on where you're going. I did get these ones from The RealReal, I'll show you guys, for like literally $12, so I'm gonna test those ones out, see if I like that and how they work for the wintertime. Sunglasses and glasses. I think sunglasses in the wintertime is so chic. I think if you're wearing them with a scarf, I'm even thinking about like the Prada runway where they have the scarf and the glasses, just functional and they're fashionable. When you can merge function and fashion, that is where like the sweet spot is. My next point is coats and layering them, figuring out when you want to fully close the coat, because sometimes I'll get caught up in just putting a coat on my shoulders and wanting to show off the top and the pants, but then sometimes the coat can be the full look, buttoning it up all the way, and maybe you're just like tying a little scarf on with the coat and just letting the coat talk. I also love cuffs over sweaters. Talking about sweaters, finding a great sweater is just very important. You're going to be wearing it basically all season long. Finding something that's great material, it can be a little complicated sometimes, because on a website, if you are buying new, it'll say like wool sweater, and then you're going to the details, like the materials, and maybe it's like 10% wool. What I have done recently on The RealReal, searching by, you can go in the search and type in cashmere if you're looking for a cashmere sweater. Maybe you should enter your size though, or even a few sizes. I usually search from lowest to highest price. Things are getting added to The RealReal every day. Searching by low to high price doesn't necessarily mean you're looking at the cheap, like tattered things that are in rags. You can find some great things that are in excellent shape. It's just been on the website for too long and it's been hidden somewhere. I just bought a red Reformation sweater from The RealReal. It's 100% wool. I kid you not, it was maybe less than $20. Using those resources, you can really find sweaters that are great material, that are in your price range if you are looking to buy some new pieces. But that being said, if you would like me to dive into how I'm searching on The RealReal a little bit better, maybe showing some graphics, please let me know, because I would love to make a video on that. Anyways, back to my list, cuffs over your sweaters. I think cuffs are very cool. I'm not someone that's huge into jewelry. Wearing a cuff is different in a way where it's not just like this layering of necklaces and it just like feeling heavy, but like a cuff is something that can be very chic. Wearing a watch over your sweater is also really cool. And then lastly, I wanted to say, I feel like another buzzword in the fashion world has been personal style. It's kind of unfortunate because style in general is just so subjective. It's all up to interpretation. Personal style is your life experiences and what you are experiencing in life and what you're seeing in your everyday, and like incorporating that into your outfits. That's like this intersection of where you're getting your personal style. And having inspiration is so great. You know, I love turning to Pinterest for inspiration, but I also love turning to print media. A few months ago, at the start of Fashion Week, I wanted to be in Vogue Runway and like seeing all the looks. So I purchased the subscription to Vogue and I did the one that was slightly more so I could get the magazines in the mail, and oh my gosh, it's been the coolest experience. I just got the December and it just is like, I just love it. So I think having some sort of media that you're looking at outside of social media is a great way to get inspiration. And you know, going out and going to your local coffee shop, going downtown and walking around, not even buying anything, but just like window shopping at stores and just seeing what people are wearing, seeing how people are styling things. Also, if you're traveling places, just making sure you have a little bit of room to bring a piece home with you and adding that into your wardrobe somehow, but only doing that if you know that you're gonna wear the piece. That's my little piece of advice. But I'd also love to know how you guys are styling things this winter and what pieces you guys are gravitating towards. When it comes down to it, just having fun with your outfit is the most important thing. That's what I gotta say. Yeah, thank you for watching.